My name is Shua. I'm part of the Hazmat Crew. A while back I had this idea. I wanted to get all the boys in the crew together, one spot, make a record from scratch, start to finish in like 5 days. Make all the beats, write all the lyrics, record everything, mix, master, all in one shot, all in one place, all together. Well, it finally happened. We've been calling this project Quarantine, and now we're going to share it with you.
First, middle, and last name, sir?
Joshua Michael Linscott, also known as Shua.
This is James Victor Anthony Garner, aka J-ClaWsin.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Cole Hoover.
What's your rap name?
RcThaHazard.
My name is William Edward Lang, also known as Vicious5150. The one who tubed the three, the one who put the Pimpin' Scarlet Pimpernel.
I've always loved music, you know. I'm a human being, and most decent human beings love music.
When I was a young little teenager, I just fell in love with hip-hop.
Growing up, I always listened to music to kind of get me through things. And then I think about when I was 13 or 14, I found that actually writing music and writing lyrics helped me deal with a lot of that pain.
I don't know. I was very scared of recording my own voice for the longest time. I hated how my voice sounded on tape. Yeah, we had tapes back then, back in 1950s.
My uncle, my dad, my sister, my cousins, all influenced me, or all are musicians or artists in some way or another. So my family is a huge, almost like I was born into it.
Get fucked up in the head, and music was a fucking fantastic tool for therapy, basically.
And then he burned some CDs of like some of the tracks we were working on. And sure enough, people were like, I was like, you actually like this kind of shit? They were bringing them to house parties. And they're like, yeah, this shit's dope. You guys should keep doing this. This is like late 90s, early 2000s. And we're like, fuck, let's just keep doing this. And the rest is history.
But the moment when it really took over for me, you know, is I had this guy on YouTube who heard one of my songs on YouTube, and he sent me a private message and straight up told me that he wanted to kill himself. He heard one of my songs, and the lyrics of my song actually stopped him from wanting to kill himself.
I say a lot in like my first actual album, The Great Below. I say a lot about how I'm not a rapper. I didn't choose this shit because I really didn't. Like I said, I did it as a joke at first. And there's a million other white rappers out there, and I didn't want to be just another white rapper. Like, I would have been better suited making some other type of music, I think. But we don't always get to pick what we want to do, and I love what has happened and where it's gone and what I've become and the people I associate with now and stuff. How did the Hazmat Crew or Hazmat Music Group, how did it start? You know, just kind of briefly, and then you know, what was your role in its development?
Totally. Hazmat had a couple different starts and a couple different timestamps to it, whether it was the idea or the name brand or the music group or the group of friends that we call the Hazmat Crew.
I was doing my very first radio interview, as a matter of fact, which was hooked up by the late, great DC man, Ryan Stevenson, who is a member of the Hazmat Crew, and he kind of sewed this whole relationship together. There was this radio station out of this guy's apartment in East Van. It was called hotshotbands.com. It was like right when internet radio was kind of really becoming a thing, around 2006. And they were showcasing local hip-hop. This was before social media, before anything. It's like you still were relying on local radio to really check shit out. And a gentleman by the name of RC, the Hazardous Human Hatchet, as he was calling himself when he met me.
It was just Tim Allen talking to Al Borland, for those that don't know, Home Improvement, check it out. And he was just like, hey, look everybody, it's Al, the Human Hatchet. And my mind was just like, RC the Hazardous Human Hatchet, sounds kind of cool. I like to rap fast and, you know, compare my raps almost to like, whoosh, whoosh, a hatchet, chopping shit up. Yeah.
Nice.
And RC was there with Bob Westfall and DZ and Hammy, who is now known as Mike Dreams. and we all just started kind of rapping on the radio. And I was kind of rapping some fast shit. RC was rapping some fast shit too. We're like, yo, let's work together. But we didn't really do that until about like a year later. And DZ was also part of a group called Keep Six with Mike Dreams. So we were in 3 separate rap groups. And then RC and DZ started working together on shit like a little before that. And then we just all started kind of working together on a lot of different projects. And it wasn't really called Hazmat Crew until about 2010, 2011.
That group, actually, it started off as a group called Team Oreo. I was with my homies Malcolm and Maxwell, and then later our friend Samson Brown, who's doing lots of things right now. Showed us to you, man. I'm really proud of you. Yeah, and straight up, it was called Team Oreo because our album cover, we had black guy on my side, another black guy on my side, and I was the one white dude in the middle.
Finalists and stuff like that. But yeah, my first performance experience was in a Baptist church in front of like a bunch of black people, basically, and it was definitely weird and crazy.
But how did it get received?
Well, cool, pretty well. I mean, I'm sure some people in that church were looking at me like, "What the fuck is up with this white boy?"
Yeah.
But then I'm sure some others were just like, damn, this dude's just opening his soul in front of all of us. Like,
this guy's rapping really fast, it's really clear, he's got, crazy content and subject matter, and it almost kind of, it really resembled of the kind of music I was trying to do. I was still young at the time, I was still developing, but I remember seeing this guy doing his thing, and I'm like, damn, like, that's what I'm trying to do, and he's doing it well, And so, started talking to this guy, told him that I thought he was dope. And that guy was RcThaHazard.
Shout out to my homie Dex for helping me with the name. Like, a good friend of mine. We were just like, it's so simple, RcThaHazard. Like, what else? What other name brand are you going to go with? That's so, it's so ideal for that. So that must have been, if we're putting years on that, that would have been like 2009-ish, right? So after that, started working with more artists, and then to me, at that point, Hazmat was just any of my friends that I was working with on music consistently, and to me, that's kind of what Hazmat has always been. But it changed from an idea to a name brand to a crew, and now is working as both a name brand and a crew. But yeah, that's pretty much how it got started, just needing a name for merch, really.
And it was from that show on where, Hoover actually just asked me over a Facebook message, and RC was like, yo, you want to join Hazmat? And I was like, yo, I'm down. It was really just plain straightforward, it wasn't like, joining a record label with contracts or anything or whatever. Like, it was just really genuine. It was really authentic.
We had these groups. It was getting bigger and bigger really quickly, so it was a super fun time at that time, but there was no structure or organization or even end plan or more or less goals. We were just having fun with music, and it was a great time, and I have a lot of love for that era. But that's basically, that was like 2013, 2014, and then times change, people change, like I said before, and it keeps, the wheels keep going. Some people fall off the truck, and some people keep driving it, and now it's confined to a main 4 of us. No Tomorrow is probably the only CD, that's a Shua CD for those that don't know, that is very closely associated with me. It's the first time I've ever listened to a CD and said, this guy's music and message and even production and flow is kind of just like what we do and kind of just makes sense with exactly what we do. I think I felt that was a Hazmat CD before you even knew what Hazmat was.
It, again, very similar when I joined Hazmat. It was like after those 2 shows, we were like, we all talked about it, as a collective, and we were like, do we think this guy should be a part of Hazmat? And we all were hands down, yes, like 100%, this guy's a perfect fit. And that guy was Shua, right? And so that kind of, solidified the 4 main crew members of Hazmat Crew. And I guess that was about 4 or 5 years ago now that happened. And yeah, and so like I said, I guess the main four, we had a lot of people come and go within the group, and eventually people took different paths, and like rest in peace to DZ Man. And they're all family, but like I said, we've been taking this thing really seriously. It's not just something that we do for fun. I mean, we have fun with it, but it's not something that we do just for fun. There's a lot of more of a deeper meaning, with what we're trying to do.
There's so much I could say on Hazmat and the different eras and the different stages of development it has had. Is it true that you're related to ClaWsin in any way?
I am his father.
I just feel really lucky that I have a group of people that can, put their feet down and just remain real through the whole process and not really lose sight of inspiration, and basically just never lie about anything in their music and inspire people through their music, and all the pieces are there for me. So if I got a track, and I want somebody else on it, I'm not gonna collaborate with that person on a track. I'm just gonna send them the MP3 file through an email or something, and then they're gonna go in their own studio and they're gonna do whatever they want to do, whatever they feel need, and then they're just gonna put it on the on another MP3, and they're gonna send it back to my computer, and I'm gonna open it up on my computer and do whatever I want with it, and that's it.
Quarantine is going to be great because it's going to bring back that element I also miss in studio sessions, because we used to do them all the time back in the day. We'd all be in the same room collabing. We weren't sending verses back and forth. We're going to do them all there. And because that way we can all be in the same room, like, hey, let's add in like this guy, like somebody can jump in on an ad lib there, like right then and there.
True collaboration, I think you got to work in person together. You got to be in the same room, because there's a lot to be said for vibes. I know a lot of people are, trendy with the whole vibe thing and talk about vibes, bro. But I really mean that when you're in the room with somebody and you're both working on this one thing together, you really get each other's vibes.
I'm super pumped for the project. I'm going in with basically no expectations. I just know it's going to be fun and it's going to be dope. Whatever we make, just the time. It's going to be like a vacation, but the way that we operate is we never stop working. Like, I know Hoover and I are definitely there, and ClaWsin does it a lot too, and so does Vicious. But like, whenever we're not working, we're doing something else. Like, and I'm not always doing music. Sometimes I'm writing books or doing other things, and Hoover's not always doing music. Sometimes he's trying to make a documentary or whatever. And so it's not always 100% about music, but we're just the type of people that we know we only have so much time on this planet, and we have to make an impact.
And we're no strangers to each other. We've been stuck for hours and days at a time before, but this is different. There's no escape this time.
We're exactly a month away right now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do to like mentally prepare yourself? Are you going to, because we're planning to be as quarantined as possible, we want to kind of...
What's with the bum sex going on?
Well, I'm going to have a lot of bum sex for 30 days.
I always like to emphasize, that's the word I'm looking for, I always like to emphasize the fact that we can do it in any way, really. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to make sure like my sword is sharp. Make some dope cuts, you know.
What I'm super excited about is just the music process and being there and being able to create with these guys, because I've done it so often as a group with time constraints or one-on-one, but it always, the balance of chemistry is always there when you put our minds together. So I'm really excited to be in this same place at the same time and being able to you know, execute something while we can talk face to face about it and throw ideas instead of, you know, waiting a couple weeks to get back on a Facebook message or something like that because we're all busy as fuck, or we didn't see a message, or Hoover didn't pay his phone bill or something like that and a text didn't come through.
We don't like to wait. We don't like to wait around. We like to just go for it. We just want to just, as soon as we think of something, whether that is a beat, whether it's subject matter, it's lyrics, a rhyme scheme, a flow, whatever it is, we feel like we want to go on it right away and we want to get it done, and we don't want to have any barriers in our way of our creativity, because I think we're all similar in the aspect that, you know, I mean, I can't speak for the other guys, but I'm sure they'll agree, is we have to create. And if we have an idea in our heads that we really like, that, you know, we feel like, you know, that we're really feeling, we got to get it out. You know, not that we want to, we have to get it out.
Well, like, I'm kind of going in with no expectations, to tell you the truth. Like, we're going to go in there. I don't know what kind of beats I'm going to make. Like, yes, I lean towards more of a West Coast G-Funk sound. I don't know what kind of beats me and RC are going to make. Shua, are you making beats for it, too?
I will.
I'm interviewing you now.
Yep.
We're going to turn the tables. So,
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Let me turn the tables.
Oh, okay. I'm not actually going to turn the tables. That's too much effort.
No, watch. I can turn the tables a lot easier.
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
So what's going to happen? Now I'm interviewing you.
I am going to be making beats.
Okay, that's enough of you. Turn it back on me. You're done now. Bye-bye. Anyways, hi. Me again. Yeah, we're all going to be making beats for it. Like, what do I hope to get out of it? Some really good music, a good experience, and a good way to stay in shape.
The time has finally come. It's officially the day before, and I'm just taking off right now to head up to Canada to meet up with the boys. Yo.
Yo.
Let me in, you fuck.
Side door?
Even.
Okay, bye.
¿Qué pasa?
Wrong person. Me and Ryan went to go see him, and he did all his performance with like different people.
Let's do it. Smackola. Oh, he's right where I left him.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
1 month ago. And he's a sick boy.
I'm a sick fuck.
What a sick fuck.
I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
This interview is
Barely.
over.
Okay, peace. I made it.
Pasta.
Alright, today's the day. Just woke up. Let's go fuck with Hazard real quick. What?
We're ready to go.
Today's the day, bud.
Yeah, so this is for RcThaHazard.
Inspiration.
I believe it's pronounced intervention.
You ready, bud?
Yeah, somewhat more ready than I was yesterday, that's for sure.
You feeling better?
Yeah, feeling better. This is fucked between this time the camera was here last month and now. A lot of fucked up shit has happened, including my health going, being off work, being switched jobs, just a whole bunch of shit. The weather even. But yeah, we're ready. We're always ready.
That's a nice shirt, dude.
Oh, squad.
Squad! There's poor little Hoover waiting for me down there. He has no idea that I'm just standing here watching him.
coffee and orange juice and trying to figure out where the fuck ClaWsin lives is what's happening right now, because he moved and never told us his new address. We're waiting for Will's fucking slow bald ass.
Yo, fuckface. It's open.
Oh, it is. Okay, I'm phoning you again. I'm gonna document this. You cocksucker. I'm mad. He fucking hung up on me again. It's like he knows.
Jesus Christ.
James Garner.
Answer your fucking phone.
James Garner.
Hazmat music.
Why don't you dig your claws into your phone and answer, you fucking cunt?
Hey yo, we're just wondering, is claustrophobia coming out in May 2018? Yo, we're on 140th and 89, waiting for about 6-7 years for you. Hurry the fuck.
We got your dad, he's getting milk and cigarettes.
Just wanted to say that I'm a better rapper than everyone in Hazmat, while no one's listening to me. And I carry the group on my back, and I gave birth to Will, actually. I gave Shua his American-Canadian citizenship, actually. And, basically, I'm the best. Yeah. Well, I get stuck with this job. These motherfuckers can just sit in the car waiting. I don't want to hold this shit. This is my beat-off arm. It's tired.
Fuck you guys. Hey, we got cameras too here, just to let you know, so
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Film on film.
we can film you and you can film me.
Hi. How are you?
That's what
Good.
ClaWsin.
I'm okay too.
He's just filming me right now. He's harassing me. Can you do something about it, Mom? No, Ryan. Fuck. Okay. Bye, guys.
What are the other two fucks doing?
Ryan's doing a plop and drop. He said, and I quote, my fucking stomach feels like a 7-Eleven Slurpee machine. I don't think he said 7-Eleven. No product placement here. Beep, oh, beep, 7-Eleven. Or fuck, I said it again.
Slurpee machine.
Slurpee machine, that's right. It's too early for this.
Might be true. So,
So,
there's shit number one for Hazard.
yes.
Hazard has one shit on the shit counter.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
We haven't even fucking left Surrey yet.
I emptied the chamber early this morning, right? Fucking, it's been a good day.
You will shit before this day is done.
Shit and fart. That's right.
We're fairy fuckers. Yeah.
Fairy fuckers.
Go fuck your uncle, buddy.
We are no longer the Hazmat Crew. We are the Fairy fuckers.
And I have a Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
Black
So
tooth.
fuck y'all.
We don't like
My
to fuck
pocket.
fairies, though. Just confirming.
Did you just take another deuce?
That quickly?
Well, yeah.
It's gonna be 30 seconds.
I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna chalk
Jesus
that
Christ.
as deuce number 2, dude.
Slurpee.
That was a piss, man.
Out of the ass. Piss out of the ass. No, and as far besides Washington, fuck mouth, I was saying like, say if you did a small
Fuck
like
mouth.
Oregon run.
All right, so we're about to get off the ferry.
Oh, jeez.
Any last words? What happened on the fair? Fucking Vicious talked a lot.
Vicious talked a lot.
Vicious was drinking Fireball out of his thermos.
Yeah, I think he's ready for his nap now, hopefully.
Now I know why ClaWsin fucking didn't want to be around ya, bud.
Oh, so it was me. It was me.
Yeah.
It was Will instead.
Will instead, dude. Will.
Bye, son.
Well, at least the
Dude,
next
he's
day.
definitely taking a shit.
Oh my god, what is he
He
doing?
is definitely taking a shit.
57 minutes.
2 hours, baby. What's a baby? Oh, baby, I'm a baby Will. My name's William. Dude, you guys even know how to stack anything? Will, that's gonna go all over the place. You put a bunch of canned goods.
On my computer.
They put a bunch of groceries on my computer.
Lower. Look at the big open gap down there. Yeah, there you go.
Ever played Tetris?
Yes, shut up,
Or
Dave.
vagina.
You guys put a bunch of shit on top of my monitor.
Crack cam.
Good.
Crack kills.
The crack cam.
Yo,
Crack cam.
you're
Crack kills.
You're gonna have to pick a battle. You're gonna have to pick a goddamn battle here. Oh my god.
Oh, got it. So, well, crack cam. Crack cam. Everybody's cracked out over
Don't
here.
even care. Don't even care.
What is wrong with you guys?
Release the hound, Smithers.
There we go.
Yeah, bud.
Woo!
All right.
Here we go.
I want to let you know, aspiring musicians out here. Look at this ocean right here. Just go pan over that shit, Shua, please.
I said
I'll
cheers.
pan
You're
after.
supposed to
Get the
tap it.
fucking cheers.
There you go.
You can have all this shit. Don't let them tell you you can't.
You can have a watery grave.
A watery grave. Look how beautiful it is.
Hey, that's America on the other side.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck yeah.
But no, for real. This is what you do. If you want to fucking really aspire to do anything fucking awesome in music, this is it right here.
Yes, just standing on the beach looking at the water, not recording music or anything.
Damn right, 'cause
Just
that's
literally
what's
looking
important.
at the beach.
This is
That's
what's
what you
important.
need to do as a
Hey,
musician.
ClaWsin, come over here. I want to touch you in this cave.
Yes, Dad.
All right, we're here.
Yeah, we're here on the fucking ocean front here. Holy fucking
All right, next time you see us, we'll be all set up.
What's good? What's good? Welcome to the quarantine house. We got Dr. Phil making some beats right here. So you can kind of see what he's working on there. And,
Start in the kitchen. Always comes out from there.
Yeah, everything does come out from there.
we got Vicious's breakfast food over here.
What's that?
I don't know. This is the first of our grocery run. It's definitely not gonna last, but we got some fruit snacks for baby Josh. We got Kraft Dinner, cereal. You know, Timbits, simple shit. Here's the important stuff though. So you see, we got one workstation over here. Got this beauty over here. Come over here. We got. It's not hooked up to anything. This is in case we have any melodies that come to our mind, any drum patterns that come to mind. We can just come here and play it out. If you come over here, you thought 2 computers was good enough. Nope. We got another one over here. Another inbox. So we got Vicious making beats over there. Shua and RC are probably going to be making beats over here. I'm probably gonna be over here fucking with melodies and beats. We all got our own notebooks. There's gonna be notebooks everywhere. This is the beautiful living room. This is where we're gonna bring the escorts later. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have enough money for that. This is the beautiful last view that we got. This is our own personal beach. This is the beachfront. So, like, all of this here for the next week is gonna be our own beach. So, some monitors over here. Still have to be hooked up. I mean, keep in mind too, like, this is the first day, so we don't even have everything completely set up. Headphones lying around. If you come over here, we got the leader of Hazmat Crew, hard at work.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to play Life and Jack's Canoe Cranium together, but I can't understand the rules. It said over 30 years, so I got $30. Nope, 21, sorry. 31. Yeah, 26, 27. My math isn't very good. Anyways, I don't understand how to play this, especially one player. So I was waiting for you guys for quite some time because I don't know anything about Life.
I think you're fucked, bud.
Yeah.
I think you're real fucked. What else is in this joint?
He's working hard over there.
What the fuck are
Is
you
this where all the magic happens?
This is where all the magic happens. But no, unfortunately, this is where I, J-ClaWsin, am going to be sharing a room with Vicious 5150.
God bless your soul.
I'm not happy about it either.
And your nostril.
And my nostrils.
The devil will bless them.
This is where the main bitch of the night's gonna be sleeping. This is Shua's room. So he booked the place. So he's gonna be taking the master bedroom.
Can I call the bigger one?
But for little wee RC over here, I mean, I'll take you
To my big ass room?
Let's go check that out. How do we get there?
Right here. Follow the penguins.
Follow the penguins. So since little RC is going to need room to do all his activities and his board games, figured he gets a special room.
That's where I come behind peace. Also, I'm the only one short enough to be in here.
See, we got some fucking air hockey over here.
Air hockey's fucking wicked for real.
So this is most likely where you would find the serial killer that's hiding in this house the whole time. That's probably gonna kill us. It's probably hiding down here somewhere. So I mean, if you're gonna come out and kill us, please do it soon. Don't lead us on until the very end, and we try to leave, and you cut the electricity, and and try and kill us all. So. Yeah, this is where RC's gonna be sleeping. It's cold as fuck down here. It's the roof is really short.
Looks like a fucking Exorcist bed, you know, like straight out of The Exorcist.
No, exactly. This is 100% the
Like,
Exorcist bed.
Don't you feel like that's an Exorcist bed? I don't know what the fuck.
Fuck me!
Fuck me!
Fuck me!
Fuck me! Alright, that happened. So, off the cuff is obviously possible, and obviously we would just kill it. We would just make a bunch of really cool tracks and stuff, right? But they're going to be extremely random. The only thing that's going to be tying them together is the fact that we did it all same time, same place, which is tight.
We can make that work though.
Which is tight, but it, like, we could put a lot more thought into it and make something a lot more intricate.
Definitely.
By
We
making
could do
something
both.
that's more planned.
Why can't it be both?
Well, it can be both. Absolutely, it can be both.
No, it's always with us. It's always work versus music. That's how I feel, man. But that's just one idea. I'm throwing
Fine
out
line,
there.
man.
That's why we did this. That's why we had to book the time off to do it. That's why we don't have a lot of time to do shit.
What are you doing today? Like, oh, I'm just gonna go home, make dinner, and come do it all over again tomorrow. I'm like, and every day that's the fucking answer, man. Like, I can't fucking live. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody else, 'cause I'm not, clearly. Fucking, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I can't fucking live like that. I can't fucking live like that. I don't want to have that story.
And I still like the 4 idea I was mentioning to you earlier, where there's 4 of us. There could be 4 segments. He said it could be a multiple of 4, like the number of tracks on the thing.
16.
But
Well, because I don't want it to be, I mean, the way that we do the story, I don't want it to be too constricted to where, like, we feel, like, restricted in what we want to talk about, too.
Yeah, but we could make it. We could make it hazmat themed. We
Do
could.
that.
We could. We could make
some
it
comic
quarantine.
book shit.
We could make it quarantine themed. Like, there's a deadly virus that has broken out.
I was
You do
thinking,
that?
I was
That's a pretty
thinking
cool idea,
more
actually.
along
I
the
think,
lines.
yeah, more into long to the literal theme. And then
zombies are 9 to 5.
that don't know they're
Right.
zombies.
The zombies are 9 to 5s, and we're infected with this virus that makes us not a non-to
so we just
anymore.
barely
Yeah.
got
In fact,
away
so it's a
by
good
fucking
virus.
here.
It's the good
We were,
virus.
Like 98% affected. We had to fucking escape.
Or maybe we were infected
So we
with
quarantine
the chain.
ourselves instead of being quarantined.
Yeah, you will actually infected yourself.
That's filthy. That's
Or we
things
could
that you
do
would.
a la 1984.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
end, you think Buddy's gonna overcome that shit, and he just goes with it and loses. Maybe we could have a bad ending.
Oh, it's awful.
We do that. We got a bad. We lose like our drive to it and fall in line like everybody else. Because every artist wants to like go, I'm gonna triumph over everything. What if we lose?
Or we
Yeah,
get
we
so
lose.
high up, and
And
then
then just plummet. And that's it.
in sense when we're actually making this thing, we're so high up like mentally, because we're like, fuck, we've been making this record for the last 4 days. This is really awesome. And then we have to go back to it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the way Mile ended. I'm going to
yeah.
Yeah, we lose at the end.
It has, yeah, like you said, it has to be reflected back. Otherwise, you know, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Right, because like we can make shit till our fucking lungs explode, but if you don't have those fans along the line randomly that give you the bumps, you know, then you're not doing anything, basically.
I don't want it to be like this fucking super fake woke pseudo intellectual fucking project. It's like I don't like coming off that way, you know. I mean,
Like
we're
coming off at all.
damn right I don't.
But that's what I'm
You know what I
saying
mean?
too. Yeah, like we don't have to be that fake positive, fake, you know, weird woke. And again, that's why, like I said, for us to just speak from like what we truly fucking like, what do we truly feel
Then again,
about?
look at the Hazmat Crew.
Yeah.
We're also supposed to be like the fucking entertaining motherfuckers that you all know.
But that's another thing too. Like we're
Well,
not
we've always-
supposed to be anything. We
We're
are.
supposed to-
We've
That's
always
what we are,
just
so we
we've always
like
just
doing
spoke what we know in music, and that's what does yields the best results in my opinion.
I'm not gonna speak about nothing I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like we should never be speaking about things that we don't truly know or understand,
Yeah.
right?
Or feel.
Or
Oh, yeah, that's
oh,
really good.
exactly.
Feel exactly. I will not go outside.
I've never-
Yeah, I feel that shit.
And then I don't feel anything.
Yeah, exactly. And how many tracks have we done together? Us 4? Probably like over 50, 60, 70, I don't know. A lot. So we can keep doing it.
It could be. It's basically our real life. So the
It
four,
pretty much is, yeah.
the 4 of us, we work, we do our 9 to 5 shit. We're just like everybody else, where we have to do that. But we got this other thing going on that we've been hit with, and so we put ourselves away
And do everything for that.
and do everything. Everything we do is for that, and then we put ourselves away intentionally to see what it's like to just have that, which is exactly what we're doing.
Ooh.
It is,
Yeah.
Oh,
So the album can kind of be broken up. So we start off where we start off in our normal lives. We can make the topics about whatever we want. Okay, I'm just following you here. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm just saying. So like step 1 is like normal, baseline, whatever. Step 2 is talking about, or the infection or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it a light, just for now, for fun. Okay. So then we start talking about light, sharing light, and then we can talk about when it gets reflected back to us. It just makes us way, way, way stronger. We know about this now. We understand what we are, basically. So we understand what we are, and then from understanding what we are, we decide to quarantine ourselves. So we move from the unknown
Establishment.
to establishing what we are, our name, our brand. That's awesome. We know that part. But that's how it's gonna end. is us going home, going back to regular life. We can talk about the negatives.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen in the next few days.
They're thinking about the positives.
Okay, yeah. Just what are the pros of it? Yeah, we'll just say positive. Like balancing that. Like maybe just call it balancing act or
Balance.
Balancing act. There we go.
Spiritual balance.
Trapeze act.
Because that's perfect. Negative, positive, balance.
Yeah. So like the future, what are we doing after this? Where are we going from here? You know?
Manifest.
Manifest, basically, yeah.
Oh, that's sexist.
Fuck you.
You
Fuck you.
Fuck you, you fuck.
Just now we took the infection from like full blown AIDS. So only,
We have AIDS,
only
we're helping
HIV.
you.
So now we're just HIV when we go back home.
We have AIDS in the way that we help you.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, I like the idea too. Of, like, what if?
We have AIDS in the way
AIDS slash
HIV.
HIV.
It's a good analogy, right?
Just quickly going back to like the whole like where we decide to quarantine ourselves. Maybe like this infection that's inside of us. Maybe there are things in society, like general society, that are put there to like make sure that infection doesn't grow.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
there's things that society
Yeah.
puts in place to keep it at bay, and then we choose to quarantine ourselves away from society where there's no barriers that keep, so that we can let it, so that we can let our infection that's inside of us just let it grow.
So I'm writing it down as like leeching, but it's like that they're suppressing.
Suppressing, I like suppressing, yeah.
That's a good word for it, yeah. Suppressing.
Basically, they have things out there.
So societal suppressions.
Yeah, society. Yeah, there you go.
Societal not depressions. Societal suppressions. Societal suppressions. Denial and depression.
He's fucking freestyling. We're done here. We're done here.
Yeah,
All right. So honestly, that's a really fucking sweet thing. I think that's gonna be awesome.
Sweet thing.
So we write it as ourselves.
Yeah.
And we write it in this story, and then if we want to, we can make like a movie thing about it.
And we can make little interlude skits in between.
Yeah. I want it to be as cinematic as possible.
Yeah.
Just for the listening experience.
I think it's great. I think it's a great
Let's really
idea.
tie the tracks together.
I want to do
Put
that.
the tail end of this track on that track. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
type of
Like
shit.
interludes
Really
and stuff.
fucking flows. You know, even if it's diverse. You know.
It's what it should be. Feel like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I want that. I love that fucking single, cohesive piece when you can listen to the whole thing. You know.
Front to back.
Right. I say let's fucking go
Rock and roll.
check out the fucking sunset real
Let's
quick.
do that. We're
Yeah.
gonna
And
you
then,
want to stand on the beach and fucking look
Yeah,
at it?
and then
I'm down
just
with
get to work.
Yeah, because we have a good bass and drum.
Awesome.
Okay. There you go.
Right? Or even drop it for
Alright,
the
like
second
it.
time. Because you can leave that space the second time. And then leave it.
Well.
And then, yeah.
By the way, for the record, ClaWsin took a shit.
Thank you for
I
telling
did.
me.
I did. I think in the
for the
first.
record.
For the,
The
record,
first 10 minutes
ClaWsin
we
took
got
a
here.
shit. For the record, ClaWsin took a shit. For the record, ClaWsin took a shit. Oh my god. Now it's a portal.
It's kind
Alright, so this is the third beat that you've been working on already.
That's right.
We're what, fucking 2 hours in?
We already got 3
If
beats
that.
out here.
I took Vicious's first beat, which I'll remind you real quick what that sounds like by itself.
Yeah, we'll totally document all that shit.
It's on a similar tune to that one he's working on now. Like it's got some similar vibes.
Oh, did you add extra bass on top?
No, I'm not yet. This is just
Okay,
yours.
this sounds like
I'm
really
just
hot
showing
right
you.
now.
Okay. So that was the one that Vicious gave to me, and you wouldn't think
my first thought was to put more beat on it, which is crazy because it's already like a good beat, just as it were.
Aw, thanks, Shua.
But here's what I got so far. It's the same. Right?
Oh, nice.
It changes up. Just keep listening.
Hell yeah, I like that. Fucking A, dude.
Just keep listening.
Hold on, straight.
Yes. Oh. Yeah.
And I still haven't figured out the fucking chorus 100% yet, but here it comes. What I have so far. Okay?
Oh, fuck yeah, that's... I'm hearing this for the first time, too.
Nice.
I know a lot.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
That's that
What's
shit.
that?
right
Fuck
there.
I
yeah.
said I did a lot less with Vicious's.
Oh, I
Oh, hey, it doesn't matter, but I like the intricacy of that, and like how it switches back from the simple into like complicated stuff. That's
So
dope.
without having my speakers connected to my inbox right now, which I will next time, but this. So I added this little intro first of all.
Oh, you lo-fied it.
I lo-fied it,
Nice.
yeah. And then there's electric
Woo!
guitar. But unlike Shua, I kept it mostly Vicious's bass and just added.
Oh, son of a bitch! You
The-
just killed my beat on that.
An organ and
I like
electric
those.
guitar
Ooh,
going
yeah.
back and forth is all I did. Now bring it back to the electric guitar.
Oh, it's mob. Love it.
And then my kind of thing was 4/4 and then go back to the organ.
Yeah,
Or no, I didn't go back to the
that's gonna like bump in the ride. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
I like how diverse it is too. There's a lot
Yeah.
going on there too. It's not.
But it's simple at the same time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
well, we're building off of like a more simple base, but then we're just.
Fuck, I'm thinking like we should just do this all the time now.
I know,
Like,
right?
For real.
So, even though I'm 100% sober now, I'm still gonna help out a bud here. And this fucker only brought one rollie, and he's never smoked weed out of an apple before.
The longest time I was like, what the fuck? Trying to add a secondary melody to that. The
That shit
second
was so
beat,
dope.
it was hard for me. It was
You
so
did, like,
what?
the ease.
Well, so what I added was technically just like going off your bass
Oh,
line.
there we go.
Oh, that's
There
what I
we
do all the
go.
time.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you want to get a
But to
screw?
add
Don't use a
something
knife.
that
That's
was, like-
completely unsafe.
I don't
You
know what
and I
I'm
have
trying
the
to say,
same
but it's
taste in beats.
like a secondary
Sorry,
melody.
this is
was
gonna
very
be his
challenging.
bowl, right? He's gonna put his weed in here.
Well, I did it, yeah. But to me, that's not a secondary melody. To me, that's.
I always want to make sure how far down the center it goes.
Well, if it's cold outside, you need an extra sweater.
Fair enough.
There you go.
That's
Well,
awesome.
yeah, because then you got to come in at it from the side.
Okay.
He said comment.
Now, if you can get some good light, you can check to see if the screwdriver is going to go.
By the way, I've been stealing your beers for the last little while now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna probably have to make another beer run at some point.
Oh.
Fuck you, we're not gonna. fucking
Yeah, we
do
have
that.
penetration. We have penetration.
We're definitely going
So
to
now,
have more runs this
Just
week.
going to make sure that hole's nice and open so the smoke can go through.
True enough, and I'm gonna try to keep it a little to the minimum here because we're making.
There's different ways you can do this, but this is how I figured out how to do it.
Because I'm too distracted.
Yeah, same.
Sorry.
You can make a carb
Haven't
too,
keep
can't
in
you?
front of me for so long.
I really
Put another hole on the
Oh,
side.
put a hole, exactly, yeah.
Picking it up. And
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's
right there. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Like,
But I didn't want to get. I didn't want to leave because I had to.
Name is right for the middle.
And here we go again.
When you don't want to leave that space.
Yeah, exactly. But actually, I'm
Get it?
really
Boom.
happy with
Yeah,
the
I got it.
Because I've never like made beats like within.
So
the
there we
Now
go.
we got a carb.
I like that organ going
Okay.
to the exact same melody as
Dope.
the bass.
Same.
Dope.
yeah, same.
So now he's got his fucking little
the thing
apple
is, I
pipe.
like the beat.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Way! I mean, yay! Boy girls.
Oh, we got Chef ClaWsin and Chef RC. I'm just a sous chef. He's chef.
Man, we'll call you Chef.
Chef Boy
You're ugly.
RC.
Chef Boy
Chef Boy
RC.
RC.
Chef Boy, you're ugly.
Chef Boy RC.
Yeah, Chef Boy RC.
Anyways, so we're making a Very nice meal of burgers.
Actually, yeah,
For
next
the
to
first
the
night.
burgers, we got my fucking hot lyrics. This is how
Oh
we
yeah, I'm
cook
having
it.
lyrics for dinner.
Have lyrics for dinner.
Have you ever been that poor?
Probably shouldn't cook them straight from frozen, but guess what? It's too fucking late. What, you think I fucking cook as an occupation or something? I don't fucking know how to do shit.
Le grill.
The grill. What the hell is that?
Put some on our fucking
The
fries.
fries
eh?
are already rosemarried.
Fuck your rosemary.
Yo, crack cam. Crack kill.
Crack cam, crack cam.
He said shut up.
Shut up! I was getting fucking Hoover, but now we got a crack cam over here. Oh my god, there's so many
It's
cracks.
ghetto. It's ghetto.
Alright, last time we left you fucks, there was some burgers cooking. And now Hazard's wearing a fucking apron. It's just being out here.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my child. All it takes is one
Open
wave
that
of
window,
Shua's
please.
hand.
Here.
Setting off the fucking alarms
without
and
setting
shit.
off some shit fire alarms. Same thing happened in Nelson.
Peeling.
It's all about presentation.
Presentation.
It's funny because your mom said the same thing. Alright, so while all this is going on, Vicious is taking his first shit at the house.
First one.
And sriracha.
The shit boy.
What I was really looking for was barbecue sauce. With.
Alright, so Vicious, I couldn't grab the camera fast enough, just took another shit. This is
Number
day
two.
one, shit number 2 that
How
we
many's
know of.
RC? No, that's
That
just
we
two.
know of.
That's just 2 so far.
Hoover's only at 1.
No, he's got 2.
2 twos? No,
It's a 2.
Hoover's not at 2. Only at 1. So we got another fucking song going on here, melody. ClaWsin's gonna sing it real quick. Alright, we're just gonna play the beat first, and then.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh, what the
was-
fuck? I
that's
thought that was a phone ringing. That's a beat. And the silence killing me. Always will be looking for someone outside who is feeling me. Are you with me? Looking for someone inside and it's killing me. Always will be looking for someone outside who is feeling me. Are you with me? Looking for someone inside and it's killing me.
You always will be.
Looking for someone outside who is feeling me.
Are you with me?
Looking for someone inside and it's killing me.
Always will be.
Yeah, that's what we got. Sorry, Vicious started playing his beats in the background now.
Might be fucking it up a little bit.
But no, that's just how productive we're being. Like I said, we got beats being made out
Oh,
here,
except for-
beats being made back there.
Except for this fuck boy over here. Let's see if we can get him smiling. Yeah, I need a little light. There you go.
Snare and the bing bing.
The bing bing, the snare and the bing bing.
So this kick might sound better than that fucking kick.
Do something.
Shut the fuck up, man. Hey,
Dude,
I'm actually trying to The loop would be me using an actual fucking loop.
Yeah, let's
Shane,
go
if
do
you
something more exciting.
Come over here. We'll actually show you. So we were talking about a concept earlier, right? What concept are we gonna follow? So we actually wrote out a fucking storyboard. I mean, really shitty printing, but you know, just give you a little idea of how we're kind of doing this. So
Might be true, we're not just making random shit.
not just making random shit.
Okay, peace.
So we're working on another song on this beat here that Vicious and RC collabed on. I already got the chorus written. I already got my verse written. We're gonna check and see how he's doing with his verse. Let's see, what's he got? He's got one bar written. He's doing pretty good. This is still day one, by the way. We're not even done yet.
See through me with an eagle eye. And if I should be speaking my mind, will they believe me or will they just write me off as one who gives them all the heebie-jeebies? I don't know, I got something going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 6 bars so far.
Nice.
Yep.
Just remember, RC's working the hardest right now. He's gonna hate me for filming this, but that's okay.
Cause I'm grinding with my crew, it's what we do.
That's what we do. Okay, well, since I already got my shit written, I'm gonna go do the dishes and practice my verse. We had some fucking dope burgers that me and RC made. This is my shit. So, but this is what I'm working on right now, guys. Green apple scent. Great value. I've been drinking fucking root beers the whole night. This is the best root beer you'll ever have in your life. Sorry A&W, but fuck your root beer.
Nobody gives a fuck about RcThaHazard?
Nope, not at all.
Figured that out.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Today was day one.
Yes, it was.
We traveled. We got supplies. We got here. What else did we do?
Made lots of beats. Wrote some shit. We're gonna record tomorrow.
I think we've got 7 beats in the works right now.
7, yeah.
Some are pretty much done. Some others need more work. But
holy fuck, it's gonna be dope.
We got 3 verses written. We got 2 choruses written. We got a whole album concept and storyline written out and ready to go. Yeah, some of the beats we're still kind of working on them, but we still got the foundation for, what is it? Yeah, 7?
I think 7.
Or 7. And and that was just literally in a span of 4 or 5 hours?
Like 5 hours maybe.
I wasn't even a full day.
And that was just, we made food and fucked off a little bit.
Yeah.
Made some burgers.
No, if we actually tomorrow the first full day is gonna be wild.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be wild to see.
Again, that's why we got everything written out and kind of like a guideline for us, right? Just like when people are writing movies and shit, that's what we're doing with the album. So we'll see how it goes. And just for the record, RC passed out at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Let that be known.
Vicious
has taken 2 shits that we know about.
That's it.
For sure.
That we know about.
ClaWsin's
I
taken
own every
1.
single shit that I ever take. I'll admit that
I took 1 shit.
ClaWsin's taken 1 and Hoover's taken 1.
Yeah.
The Slurpee shit.
Yeah, but I haven't taken any horrendous shits yet. They're okay. They're okay.
And I have yet to shit,
Stable
so
shit.
stay tuned. Alright, it is officially morning, day 2.
It's morning, day 2.
ClaWsin is making coffee, which means that it is actually morning. And he's also in his boxers, which, ladies, you thought there wasn't going to be any action in this movie. Thought wrong. What, Hoover, you're not joining Vicious in a morning beer?
Not yet. I want to be productive first.
Like, I'm more of a coffee and smoking out of an apple fucker for the first half of the day, or the first hour of the day anyways. Then I might drink.
So what's going on here right now?
Right now, I'm writing my first verse of the since being in the cabin. Yesterday was kind of just like a rest and recuperate day for me. That's why I passed the fuck out at 5 p.m. No, a little bit later than that. But now these girls like started writing this track and coming up with this topic to, what was that, one of the first beats Vicious made yesterday, I think? First or second?
Yeah.
And we started basically just freestyling like a melody to it, and then you walked in and said that could be the hook, and then you guys started making verses off that and practicing the verses, and now I'm well rested and awake and catching up and writing to the same concept.
It's a beat called Unknown.
Then I'll switch over here.
Oh, that is unknown.
So you'll come check the storyboard.
Because you put the title above mine first.
Close.
It's not? I could have
It's the
sworn
farther
I saw
one. It's
you.
the farther one.
While you're playing that, I'll try to play a shit.
Oh, I was
You
playing
can
that
do
one.
it, yep.
Yeah, you play the shit. I'll just record it.
While you're playing that, I'm gonna play a shit to the background.
Fucking, this is so nasty.
Oh. There you go.
Bang, bang.
Can you guys hear that in the background?
I can hear that. That sounds sick, dude.
Nice, dude. I like it.
Cool. You ass crash fuck.
I know, dude. I gotta fucking join the crew. Like, come on. Everybody but ClaWsin with no ass.
Alright, no, I was playing that in the background of that shit right there. I was gonna like.
Yeah, I did some weird shit. Yeah, so you can choose if you want. It was basically just a triple instead of a double.
Oh, there we go. Now they're playing it. You know, wait till it rolls back around. My name is Vicious 5150. Extraordinaire. Not really.
Extraordinarily weird.
Yeah. Ah, they were playing now. I was about to get in my groove, man.
Yeah, baseline's fucking
I
nasty.
want them to come back with it.
Got some moments to shine.
This motherfucker over here. Let's see. And then, yeah, you know how it goes.
You know how it goes.
So as Hoover's working on a beat right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start writing while he's making the beat. I don't know. So sometimes I like to think of topics first. Sometimes I just like to think of flows and rhythms and melodies before the words even come. Ooh,
That'd be tight really quietly in the background.
really quiet, not too predominant. Yeah.
No, of course not, but that's a fucking cool sound.
I've already used that sound on my album.
Yeah, don't use it again.
I'm not going to. RC said it was cool. Thank
Cilantro. It all makes sense. The mysterious secrets of events.
Make it all make sense at the penny cents and the penny cents.
Right, but tense because it's already intense.
Yeah.
There's the documentary shit for you.
Get the whole like challenge thing, but like the listener doesn't give a fuck. Like they want it to make sense too, right?
The listener might
Like mine makes sense. Hoover's makes sense. Like Will's
Yeah.
makes sense.
Fast action to paces.
And it's all peas.
Yeah. All peace over here, bro. Peace and love.
Peace.
Perfectly perfect in the puzzle piece of place.
Put it up. Spicy, passionate pace.
Positive pain plus positive patience.
Vicious taking another shit. Confirmed shit.
First one today, motherfucker.
Shua just made himself breakfast and said, fuck you guys. Is that what happened?
That's what happened. We all have different appetites at different times, except for Vicious, who has none.
There's little ClaWsin out there meditating.
Little fuck.
Little fuck girl boy.
The last donut.
It's a Timbit, dude. It's not a donut.
Stale as fuck.
The donut hole.
You gotta eat in one bite. Yeah, that's how she goes. That's the way she goes, bud.
Stale
That
as
was
fuck.
fucking way she goes.
Fucking way she goes.
What's up, Sci-Hops? E40 Fonzarelli with the Hazmat Crew.
Different point of view.
I don't wanna just exist. I don't know about you. I hope there's more to this, but I don't know if it's true, cause I ain't stepped into your biz.
But can I make it through?
Go ahead, so the biggest open season on whatever you want and need. Mikasa, that is all through with me. True indeed, food to drink, everything plus the kick and sing. Feel free to help yourself to all amenities. Comfortable for you, it better be. Long as you're friends with me, I'll see to it. You'll never have to worry about your enemies. Destroy you, never happening on my watch. Attaching the record to a cinder block with a tight knot. But you gotta rock the you better run it.
It's not easy, dude. Gotta believe in you. Hungry for these thoughts, so go ahead and eat your food. Need to find some way to get the light buzzing, cause your life will end one day, but the fight doesn't.
Yo, I missed it, but Vicious took another shit. And so we're gonna get a ClaWsin reaction when he comes out of the bathroom. I don't even know how many shits Vicious is up to now. We're gonna have to find out in post. It's at least his second shit of the day that he took.
Fuck,
Oh,
holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. Don't fucking go in there. That was the worst piss of my life.
That's a Vicious shit. God, I can smell it on you.
Alright, first recording of this whole journey right here. Come to think of it, I kinda like it this way. I'm a good host, so welcome to my humble abode. Best buddy, bro. Go ahead and raid the fridge, it's open season on whatever you want and need. Mikasa, Sukasa, this is all cool with me. True indeed, food and drink. And I meant to say that is all cool with me. Come to think of it, I kinda like it this way. I'm a good host, so welcome to my humble abode. Best buddy, bro. Go ahead and raid the fridge, it's open season on whatever you want and need. Mikasa, Sukasa, that is all cool with me. True indeed, food and drink, everything plus the kitchen sink, and feel free to help yourself to all amenities. Comfortable for you, it better be. Long as you're friends with me, I'll see to it you'll never have to worry about your enemies. I can destroy you, never happening on my watch. Attaching their ankles to a cinder block with a tight knot, but they can die and rotten. Why? Because somebody putting you in jeopardy to me while plain and simply not fly. fly. No matter how long it's taken, I will eradicate them. Every single last one of the bastards, I'll erase it. Anyone treating you badly just can't be tolerated. You are just misunderstood and I will accommodate it, buddy.
Woo! Woo! Ric Flair!
Now virus, this light that glows inside us. They could try to hide us, but we won't go in silence, cause we know what we are now.
There you go.
Okay, do it, delete that one. And I'm gonna do
Well,
it.
of course, because Hoover is over here fucking having a face meltdown.
A face meltdown.
I try telling myself, take it easy, buddy. Easy peasy, buddy. Easy money. Literal sense, middle events. Little intense, a little bit tense. Being already. Know how to handle it. Establishment dare you to ask how has it been hazardous. How so? One more time, fuck.
The last savage puppet master's better put away the plastic, cause I'm a real boy, no toy in your basket. Case erase me and I will be replaced. See, army of light born, fighting for the right war.
Fight doesn't. Just recording myself and engineering myself right now.
In the naked, in the nude.
In the nude.
You eat your food.
Bacon. Brogies and some bacon.
I was the one who put the Pimp and Scarlet Pimpernel.
I'm getting ready to record some new shite.
Yes, indeed, indubitably. Indubitably. So Hazard's just restructuring this fucking beat to our liking.
Huh?
What?
What?
The hallway of a million miles. Take a gander as time passes you. You go beyond the unknown. So far beyond the unknown that you can't possibly know how far you've gone. It just keeps going. Do we even really know who we are? Does anyone really know who they are?
I can spit it out and get into other people's minds. I can figure this out, but all I really need is time.
Right. I like you should say it with that emphasis.
Oh, it's a sad face. Who's a big bully?
You touch my bing bing.
Don't say that on camera.
This interview is over.
Okay, let's do this. Now that I can understand, how should I just go about it? Need to figure out a plan of how I'm gonna go around it. Go around what? All the barriers. Knowledge is my virus and I know that I'm a carrier. Gotta manifest a plan of how I'm gonna get it out, cause now I'm really sure with this and I don't wanna live in doubt. I could spit it out and get inside the people's minds. I could figure this out, but all I really need is time.
Sounded tight, you foot
That was pretty tight.
That's pretty tight. But mute that one more. You know my steez.
Yeah, this time don't fucking stomp your foot.
You know my steez. No foot stomping fucker.
Yeah, seriously, don't.
Remember that the apple pipe that I made for Hoover?
We got rollies now, but I like this. You ever had apples for dinner? Having apples for dinner, you put that pour. Yeah. I'm smoking out a cold apple. It's almost oxidized. I'm
Looks
so
like
baffled.
somebody's. It's a cold apple, and it looks like somebody's whole asshole. It's a barbecue lighter, by the way.
All this negative energy, it seems it has become me. Starting for positivity, this man, oh man, I'm hungry. Outlook to have is ugly, walking upon the path of virtually nothing. Sick inside, like how disgusting can I feel inside, no bluffing. Not knowing whether or not I can shake it off is hellish. Devoid of smoothing, if anything, happy to properly tell it, no embellishing. Acknowledging this elephant that's in the room, leading me into my doom, reserving me my stone of doom.
That's what I got going so far.
I see too much and it cuts deep. Cat's got my tongue and my lungs are rusty. Must be just me, adjusting, lusting for the ignorance I once knew. Fuck me.
I mean, I started making the proogies and I had to go write my verse, so I let Hoover take over.
Look how much better it was going when you were in the kitchen.
Yeah, look what happened.
And look what happens when Hoover took over.
I know.
Learning shit. Got my fucking pages over there. I'm learning shit. I gotta get the words and shit, so I don't really care if I'm burning this.
Day 2, it's about 8 o'clock at night.
Technically it's day 1 and day 2.
Vicious.
Yesterday was traveled like
Vicious has taken 2 more shits that have not been documented on film. I just want to
2 more.
make sure. I just, well, I hope we don't.
Definitely more than 2.
It maybe 3 more. It might be 3.
Does it?
Only Vicious knows the true number. So just want to throw that out there.
Vicious numbers.
So we're bouncing this beat right now. Right now we're calling this song Negative Light, but who knows what the fuck it'll end up being called.
I don't know if it's true, cause I'm stuck in the abyss, but can I make it through? All this negative energy, it seems it has become me. Scrounging for positivity, cause man, oh man, I'm hungry. I look at having something, walking up on a path of virtually nothing. Thinking sounds like how disgusting can a fool inside no perfect. I know whether or not I can shake it off this relish. The whatever speaking of anything, having to probably tell it, no embellishing. And knowledge in this elephant, this in the room, in the beginning of my doom, reserving me my stomach too.
Yeah, we're harmonizing. And it just blends in so well that you don't really feel it's there.
It leaves a marking, infecting every cell, duplicating and then departing. Feeling light beams as I'm sparking. Listen to these lines close, we're just fucking starting. It's like close inside us. So this,
Who knows what?
who knows how?
Can you tell me who knows what?
I forgot about
Who knows
this.
how?
Can you help me? Who knows what?
Who knows how?
Can you tell me who knows what?
Who knows how?
Can you help me?
Our album is better than yours. Ha 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 ha.
Hanging out down the street. Same old songs we sang last week. Not a thing to do but be the Hazmat Crew. We're all alright. We're all alright. Okay, so day 3, good morning. I just got up. The boys have been up for a minute. Will and Ryan already made a beat, and it's fucking tight.
I'm gonna start writing in a second here.
Yeah, it is tight. And where the fuck is
We already made a beat, yeah. I made the drums.
I play the drums.
Yes, I started looking for some sounds and shit, and halfway through making this beat, I was like, Vicious, give me a drums on this tempo. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. All I knew is I needed a funky drum beat at this tempo while I was making the melodies and shit for this, and it turned out. So it started with this. Everything was kind of built around this more or less. It's all Vicious's drums except for the hi-hats that I threw a little sprinkle in that shit. And then I simplified the melody and kind of chopped it up a bit here. Just made it one note, kind of echo. And added the bass, and then yeah, that's Vicious's drum beat behind it. Which I didn't hear until I put into the beat, so it was a fucking mystery to me, and then it was banging.
Still on dish duty. No one's wanted to take over yet.
Wonder why.
Actually, I gotta go back to that part, so I want to hear that drop again. That's where I wanted to do my verse.
McClawson's taking another shit.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how many shits Clawson's on, but he took a shower shit earlier, and he left it in the toilet for me like a fuck.
Yes, please. Hey, shut up. You watch me just not nail this at all.
Yeah, I know. I will.
You won't.
Quarantined away for the good of all the people we cannot stay. Leave it. I was reading the next word there. Quarantined away for the good of all the people we cannot stay. Hanging around in town, leaving that place. Too many of us infected with it, we gotta be gone today, cause it will obliterate their health. It kills every single brain cell if they're lacking in immunity, so that'll be the reason that we lead the community, saving you from hell. Thank us, we just spared your life. We're the hand that feeds you, never dare to bite. We are doing you a favor. Appreciate that we don't want to give it to our neighbor because we care, alright? Otherwise, we can pass it on willy-nilly.
I think the
That
petty-
first one I can get rid of, and then the second, what do you think?
I think the second one. I think your petty things are a little bit off.
No, I think
Because I'm
they're.
doing petty things.
Yeah, I think they're.
I'm doing
I think
it
it's
like
tight.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Okay, the
doing it-
first
okay.
one, can I axe the first one and then just do that over again? Because I want to still have that second one.
Okay.
It was intentional for sure.
Nah, it's like a falling out
Record
kind
and
of one.
fucker.
Right?
Oh,
Fade
okay,
out.
okay. I'm just
You
making sure.
fucking. Everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Petty things.
I like to sing that.
Yeah, it's a.
Quarantine, everything, more to see, petty things.
Go take your piss.
And you
I'm
gotta duplicate that
gonna
hook over.
delete
Right.
these layers while you're gone. Just- No, but for real, that was dope. Well, I gotta figure out because Vicious was talking about he was doing this thing before on the second half of the hook. He was like quarantine away, and I don't know. I'm what? Yeah, you remember that? That was fucking dope, right?
Like,
Well,
like
that-
you knew who it was.
Like, what do you think, Hoover? You think he should do try and do that? Because it sounded dope, right?
Took a shit.
Are you gonna fucking record this shit or what?
Oh, I already recorded, man.
No.
Oh, the second half
Yeah.
there? I thought we were duplicating the fucking hook over there.
Talk to that boy.
Clawson,
Yo,
we went through this. We're going to duplicate the hook over. I'm not doing that second part anymore.
are you sure?
Yes, I'm
It
positive.
sounded
Are
dope.
you sure? Huh?
We were saying it sounded dope.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I kind of like that chorus better than what I was doing, like, secondarily, you know what I mean? I like that chorus, and I think you should just duplicate it over.
You think you should just repeat the whole time?
Yeah, it's a hypnotic chorus. It's really, really good. I don't need to fucking do any other shit on it.
5,
This fucker here.
2.
Right?
Are you sure?
Yes,
It's Will's
I'm-
call.
I'm willing to.
It's Will
Will
call.
Lang.
It's Will call.
I'll call.
You get your tickets at Will call.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's better.
We're doing some crazy back and forth shit right now.
Smells like soup, which is better than Clawson farts. Ready when you are, spaghetti when you are.
Kick. We're all the same, man. Jesus Christ, the fucking chorus just comes in.
Yeah.
Just comes inside of you.
Pretty probable. Blah. Fuck.
Good. That's the one.
Yeah, just start me from there. Yeah. Pretty probable, possibly pollinated populations. What do you think of that?
Like that.
I get the power from you. Isn't that wonderful? Inspired, I never met you, but feel like I say, what's up, bro? Sense of familiarity, connected on a similar frequency, great minds, thinking like sweet, thinking and feeling what I am thinking and feeling. We summon an army of us together, we can kill it. We're keeping it heated up like a skillet. Foundation, we're building it up with fuck.
Oh, that was a fucking clear take. So
Yeah, it was too.
That was like what I'm going for.
You know, Shua, you'd say it's dragging on like Aldo would.
Dragging on. The fuck boy.
Something inside of me, see reflected, expected to get it out of me, but neglected, aspects affected, infected, what I die to be, living up a connected position, perceptive, gotta be, efficient, effective, selective sides of me. Oh man, think about the God plan, or the universe is sooner hit you know again, looking in the mirror is a clear when you're boxed in, Papa Limb, all your motherfuckers say you're not again, options. Kinda like I'm out of them, lost in. Everything is settled and we gotta win, topped in. Never been like anything, we're dropping them, watching. Bubbling inside, I guess I got it then.
Filthy.
That was fucking...
Very good.
That was it. That was fucking dope.
Let me hear it.
That was fucking dope. No, just do backgrounds.
Let me hear it.
I almost had it. Almost had it. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
He's about to get juiced.
Looking for other people that feel like me and realize that there's something more to the life that we live. Don't got a lot of time, so what you doing nothing for? I don't relate to complacency. Being comfortable is what I hate to be. Do you really get it when I'm giving you the message? Because I will never let it be fate to me. I just need an energy that's similar, reflected back. Cause not a lot of people on the planet to be getting that. Doesn't really matter what the motherfucking settings that I need another human that can say they connect with that. That is almost there. Keep going.
Lawnmower. Pushing it. Lawnmower.
Trying to bring in negativity and the bounce. Situation, tribulations, everything that I'm facing. Now, what I need to do, make it out, I know what's going to see through. It's not easy, dude. Gotta believe in you. Hungry for these thoughts, go ahead and eat your food. Need to find some way to get the life lesson, cause your life will end one day, but the fight doesn't. It's like it grows inside us. Yeah, they can try to hide us, but we won't come in silence, cause we know what we are now.
Strapped with the lyrical gaps, doing acrobats, some of the demons who attack, stand back. Or you can get from the silence to the violence, they can give up who you have to remind me that I like it. No purpose for the hide it, so we suffer from the substance of light it. 6 cents for the 6 cents, you ain't fucking with the heat, release from these days, bitch.
I don't get a quarantine, looking for a hideaway. I don't wanna deal with the bullshit from anyone. I'm never gonna get these fuckers any sort of time of day. I don't get the time for me to feed the ignorance. I gotta get away from the needs and get to question. Everyone got is gonna be the end of it. It's getting really hard for me to see the benefit. Living in this world, man, I'm on. Process the bullshit ain't my bones. That is why I stay alone. Feeling so repetitive and feeling really negative. I gotta get away before it breaks my soul. Try to
Right, it's like 6:30 this morning.
either way, it takes a toll. Need to quarantine from just everything. Cause there's more to see than the petty things.
Plus 12 hours ago.
From just everything. Cause there's more to see than the petty things.
Putting proper perspective, past action and pace.
Pretty probable, possibly falling with the population.
Positive praise, pushing possible patience.
Pissed bored, I'm pissed off, I'm down with the beats.
Still I can't believe it's like, how can this be?
Got the sound of the beat.
Right, thanks for the tea.
All I ever treasure, whatever I came through.
Anyway, you bet your wrist true.
Coming up out of the blue, knowing I can always get on my crew.
Pretty accurate on what we have to do.
Cause I'm kinda like the Hulk when I be smashing through.
We ain't asking,
We
dude.
are commanding you.
Why don't you come and take a ride before your planet is doomed?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
That's on camera, you punk
What
bitches.
the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit!
Okay, repeat.
Ooh, we gotta put that
Yeah.
last
And then you gotta put the hook back in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god!
Literally just
Holy
said that.
fuck.
What
Holy
in
shock.
the fuck was that?
That was magic.
That's what friendship looks like.
That's what magic looks like.
Family
That's
looks
fucking
like.
true.
And we did this.
Love,
We started writing
family.
this shit on Family Day, or what was it on Monday? Yeah, yesterday it was fucking Family Day. You know what? Who better to spend it with than
We had the hook
Kaz
written.
family?
We had the hook written yesterday.
Yeah, I remember how much. I know how much I felt. But
Yeah, and a verse and a half. We had the hook and a verse and a half written
that-
together collectively.
that song makes you feel like it's brotherhood, and you're just kind of like, yeah, like it all makes sense because it does all make sense, right? Like we all love each other right here. I love these motherfuckers.
Jesus
Swear.
That's some
The
gangster
hurricane.
shit.
So filthy.
That does the syllable first.
Oh, fuck off! I need it
Syllable.
now.
It's like a fucking smidgen of a syllable. Play it first. BH.
I can't act out with drugs.
Space bar, cunt.
Because Vicious can't remember what the fuck was wrong
No, I
that
do
he's
remember
fixing right
100%
now.
what
There was
wrong.
nothing wrong. He just wants to do one word.
Because I remember what was wrong.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. It's one word he wants to record. One
Literally
word.
one word.
One fucking word.
One word.
And when I'm
Shut
trying to
up,
be
I-
meticulous about a whole verse being perfect.
Microsecond in the song.
1
You'll
microsecond.
thank me later for the meticulous.
You'll thank me later. He's wasting.
I actually will. You actually Ryan. You
Oh
actually
my-
James. And you actually Josh.
Oh my god.
That's how much I pay.
What is going on right now? We're vibing out trying to fucking listen to this shit. Okay.
Whatever. You're sitting there. I want to record again. You've done this shit a million times. You've been doing this all day, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Yeah, not about one word.
Oh, one full fucking verse that you killed already. Yeah, okay, that's where it was. That's where it was.
Why didn't you do it?
No.
Why didn't you
I need to
fucking
find my
do
place,
it?
retard.
Why didn't you do it?
I wanted to find my place.
Go find your own place.
All right, fine, boy, girl. Peace. Stop it! That was the word. That was you were in the head. Spacebar, bitch. He's still on press spacebar. What are you doing? That's all I wanted to do.
Oh my god, I got recorded.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I'm saving this.
What are you doing?
I'm saving this.
I'm trying to get away from these fucks right now.
Okay, let's do this.
I know.
Give me the fucking microphone, give me the rhythm and light, vision and sight. Maybe I know my decision is right, wisdom and light. Looking around, know that I'm filling the void and I know that we better be ready to laugh and study. Yet to get a moment of talking to 20, I go to the ending.
Right, it is day 4. It's a little bit late in the morning right now to get the recording starting video-wise. I just wanted to throw out there that I wasn't feeling pretty good this morning. I think I took like 4 shits at least. So I think Vicious like poisoned me or something to try and fucking catch up the fucking numbers on the shits or something. Okay. But anyways, I started feeling really good, so that's tight. I'm out doing stuff. I got a verse written for this next song that these guys have been working on all morning. So I'm gonna switch it over to Hazard. He's gonna let you know what the fuck they've been up to today.
I started brainstorming ideas for this little bass of a beat that Vicious had, just like guitar and drums or whatever. And I wanted to add to it. And after I did that early this morning, I showed it to him and he liked it a lot. And then I went outside for a couple minutes, started brainstorming kind of a topic. I told Vicious, he wrote us. We both wrote. Actually, the funny part about this, we started writing our 16s at the same time, and I was like, "Okay, I almost got a 16." Then we ended up having 14 bars at the same time, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm done now," and I was like, pretty much at the same time, "Okay, I'm done now." So we fucking took the exact same amount of time to write a verse, whichever that was, like probably 20 minutes, and then we just got straight to fucking recording that. I had a little bit of a headache as well today because of the strong ass liquor we were drinking last night.
Yeah. I was about to say,
if you see if there's a clip before this where you see me drinking a Powerade and making funny ass faces after it, because I know that was on camera.
It wasn't Powerade.
It wasn't Powerade. It was Headache Aid.
So we're definitely all a little rough from last night. I forgot to mention why I felt like shit this morning.
Because he's an alcoholic.
We just went fucking hammy last night listening to our own shit. And we made a fucking song called Witching Hour out of nowhere at the end. But we really all pushed ourselves. Like,
funny thing about that song is when we were drinking, listening to our shit, I kind of said that as a joke, but it was taken very literal right away. I was just like, we were all fucked up, and I was just like, okay, next beat, time to write another song. Like, I said that as a joke, and then fucking lo and behold, we all whipped the pens out, whipped our penises out. Just joking. And, yeah, that's it. So, that was last night, and now this is this morning.
Smells like fucking cinnamon and asshole in here.
Huh?
Smells like cinnamon and asshole.
Cinnamon and asshole. Well, you can blame me for the cinnamon. You can blame Vicious for the asshole.
No, I'm being an asshole is the difference. Mister, I had something brewing and nothing's coming out of my ass.
Oh, that was awful.
Is there anything coming out of your asshole?
Speaking of assholes. Speaking of assholes, I think Hoover's taking a shit. Yeah. Don't want to go down that road. That's the old shit cemetery.
This is the kitchen. Hello.
Vicious still hasn't done the talking dishes.
We have 8 songs done now. And we are working on the last handful now. I don't know exactly how many we're going to end up with, but it's fucking coming together beautifully. Still fucking destroyed from last night, but I'm starting to feel a lot better. Energy's coming back. The boys and I making some tight shit here. Good piece.
Feeling awake from what we make, no mistake, there was no fake son. Can you relate? Cause you could take a
Stone
stone.
upon us is a blessing and we'd like to share it. Not to be forced upon the people, only spreading the awareness, yeah.
Wide-eyed, yeah, I'm fully alive, and much to my surprise, I managed to revive
Need a
him.
brand new day. Now it starts coming out the dark as the clouds depart.
I'm shedding light cause I guess I was just trying to spark. Shit'll get cold. Luckily we had a fiery start.
We're here to help our fellow men and women make it through the stormy weather, yeah, you bet that's what we came out here to do for.
The beauty, the pain, the sunshine and rain, it's all worth it, man. Come hop on the train.
And I learned to be more happy by experiencing pain, but I had to learn to let go of the fear in my brain.
Serious man, a light in mind. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna share it, beware of it, yo, go fucking
We're gonna
blind.
be right to keep it to ourselves. This is for you and yours. Might as well use it exactly what we designed it for.
Gotta respect the defects and reflect rejects with presets for peace, yes.
Hoping I can help some other people learn to leave stress, and anything that holds you back is something you should eject.
Good idea, but if the light bulbs over your head, there would be shattered glass all around everything that you said.
Picking it up for you if there's a chance to drop it. If we can help just one individual, then it is mission accomplished.
So take a piece of my heart and carry it forever. Honestly, I couldn't ask for anything better.
You should never be too concerned with the current weather. All emotions that you feel will never last forever.
Bang! That was
Fuck
the one.
yeah!
That was the one. Fuck
That
yeah.
was it. That was fucking it. I just want to make sure.
Hey,
No,
what about
but
my
for
headphones?
real, your headphones?
Yeah, my headphones, the one that I have in my hand.
You got the cats at least.
Meow.
Better than being with these three fucks. Fucking bangers. Fucking 3 bangers we did today. At the beginning of the day I was feeling really shitty, like fucking hangover headaches and shit. I drank some water, I ate some tomato soup, I laid on a hammock for a bit, and all of those things helped a lot. And then after that is when we started making 2 out of the 3 songs. The first one, me and Vicious started like basically right when we woke up this morning. And yeah, so now I'm already like super hungry to get started on the 4th of the day, and that's all I gotta say about the 4th day.
Hell yeah. We got Chef ClaWsin cooking up tonight's special. What's on the menu, Chef?
Quesadilla! Yeah, no, we're making fucking quesadillas tonight because I want some fucking quesadillas.
From scratch, eh?
Yeah.
Ground beef fuckers?
Yeah, a little teeny bit of cayenne pepper,
Nice.
a
And
little teeny bit of smoked paprika.
And you got the tortillas and the salsa, obviously, I saw.
Salsa, there's sour cream in the fridge.
You got
Ooh,
tortillas?
yeah, the sour cream,
Right?
dog.
You got the tortillas?
Yeah, they're in the bag.
Nice, nice, nice. Did you get cheese or no? Cheese is expensive.
You can't fucking. Can you believe
Oh,
this
you got
guy?
the cheese.
This guy telling me that I think we're making quesadillas with no fucking cheese. Next thing you know, he's gonna go to Panago and get a fucking cheeseless pizza.
Yo, let me get a pie. hold the
Cheeseless
cheese.
pizza.
Hold the cheese. I think Vicious is taking another shit. That's cool that we got him on camera. Remember, we don't have much toilet paper left, you fuck.
Oh, I'm being sparingly.
Alright, we'll give you an update in a couple hours when the witching hour happens.
We're gonna pull that back.
I don't even have what you guys think I have.
I'll beat the fuck out of you. I literally just threatened Claude.
I wanted to hear that.
It wasn't recording. at that
Fuck
part.
you.
It was, wasn't it?
It definitely was. Fisher said he was gonna beat the fuck out of me.
I know.
Time to move. Oh, no, I meant sit down and get. I heard you talking, ClaWsin. Stop it. Shut up. Time to get gone, get a move on. 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 Can I do it one more time just because I was off on something? So I enjoyed Shua's twerking there. It's very nice. Time to get gone, get a move on. 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 Time to get gone, get a move on.
Alright, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Nope, I don't remember the lyrics, so.
Who wills?
Gotta get gone.
You want to hear it?
Time to get gone, get a move on.
Time to get gone. Gotta move
Get on, move on.
Get a move on.
Get on.
Get a move on.
Get a move on.
Get a move on.
Get a move
Time
on.
to get gone. Get a move on. Time to get gone. Get a move on. Get gone. Get a move on.
Time to get gone, get a move on.
Get going, right? Gone or going?
Go. Gone or gone?
Gone.
Gone. Gotta get gone. Time to move gone.
Sound like fucking Tim McGraw or something.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it first?
You gotta get gone.
Okay, let's do it first.
My achy breaky
Record.
heart.
I can't hear anything. Turn the headphones up in my bass. What? You fuck.
Oh, she like ClaWsin's
There's a vicious, yeah, ClaWsin's little titties. Just plays by ClaWsin's little titties.
Oh my god.
So it's time to go back home now. Need to be normal. Don't know how.
Ooh, nursery rhyme fucker.
Ooh.
That was a halfway fuckers.
Oh yeah, that was the spot. That was the spot. I was just in awe of how fucking dope that is. But yeah, let's go.
Fucking gorgeous day.
Yeah, man. So nice one.
Alright, man, it's fucking day 5. We finally reached it on the last day.
Yeah, I just woke the fuck up, like just now, and it's a beautiful day.
So our goal today is to mix and master the whole album. We basically finished it last night. Got the last song recorded and all that shit. So we're gonna try and mix master, do any extra shit we want to do, maybe some skit stuff. Not 100% sure. We'll see what it is. Yeah.
I'm trying to mix this shit, a third track today.
He's trying to mix this shit.
Trying to attempting to.
And by the way, it's fucking killer.
Nice. There's a bear, a wolf, a squirrel, and a moose. All right. Hoover's the bear. I'm the wolf. ClaWsin's the fucking.
What?
Hoover's the bear. I'm the wolf. ClaWsin's the fucking squirrel. And Vicious is the moose.
Moose? Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Which one am I?
You're the bear.
Oh, you're the bear.
I'm the wolf. ClaWsin's the squirrel fucker. Oh, goddamn. And we're still trying to find my phone, which I somehow lost. I don't know where the fuck it is. Vicious! Oh no, we're putting this on camera. Let me get this on camera real quick. I don't want to forget.
Okay.
Not
That was my,
not that I will
saying
forget.
that about my part.
But
I think that might be a little more.
Vicious went into the grocery store, told him to buy toilet paper, and he came out with fucking face tissues.
Face tissue.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, it's toilet paper, dog. And I was like, no, dude, that's face tissues. He's like, really? Jesus Christ. I had to send him back in the store.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm actually astonished at myself for doing such a thing, but you know, shit happens. Where's your phone, Shua?
I don't know, dude.
Where's your phone, Shua?
I don't know. I have excuses.
Our phones.
I have excuses. I smoke fucking weed. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, I found it. I found it. It was in the fucking hammock. That's how fucking like chillaxed I was. It fucking fell out in the hammock. Didn't even notice for like a day and a half. Fuck me. Yes. Hoover. Nice shirt.
It's a great shirt.
What are you making? You making a BLT? You just making
I'm making a fucking. I'm gonna make a bacon and egg sandwich.
Ooh.
A toasted bacon and egg sandwich.
boy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna burn the fucking bacon like I did?
No. Probably not.
Sweet. Watch This Numbers is over here watching YouTube videos.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Because we're not as interesting to him as...
No, not at all. Not at all whatsoever.
Drop a piece of knowledge, please, sir.
Oh, I dropped a piece of poop earlier this morning.
Oh, there we go.
Just
We got him on tape for another one, boys.
They're my only shit today so far. so far. Just one.
Will
Everybody gets one. What's happening?
will he have another shit?
Ha 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 ha.
To be continued.
Oh yes, we're going out to dinner later. We're going to have plenty of poops tonight.
Oh, here's Vicious with his fucking beer and toilet paper.
And my shirt that really suits.
The essentials of life.
The essentials. Beer and toilet paper. See?
I got him baby blue because he's just a bald baby boy.
It's literally just this.
No, he made it from scratch. Ooh, Vicious is feeling this shit.
Reppin'. Steppin'.
Listen to a little ClaWsin.
You killing it?
Oh, he's killing it. Yes, sir. Oh, now we're listening to the old Shua.
Hear that shit? No, you don't. But I do. Ha ha ha.
Alright, we are still in State 5. We're still in fucking mixed master mode. Still haven't made it through all the tracks yet. I think we're like 5 or 6 in right now. So it's going well though.
I shouldn't have eaten that fettuccine Alfredo and then go on the trampoline right after.
Boys.
Working boys. Boy, boy, girl. Working boy, girl.
Okay, before I fix the chorus, I'll just make sure all the volumes are.
Yes, definitely volume first.
Although we did do that earlier, but we'll do
Well,
that.
volume's
We'll
one.
remind ourselves.
Yes.
Plus, there's no EQ on any of it.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let us do that. We're doing some EQing. What do you think about that?
Sounds fantastic, you're equalizing.
Equalizing. Having an equilibrium. Which I seem to have lack thereof. Like Shua just wants to go home so bad. Like, look, Washington for the 78th time in a row in this fucking documentary.
The weather's always different and the lighting's always different and I need intermission fucking clips, you
we
fuck.
know for sure whether or not you're fucking homesick.
I'm not homesick.
No.
I'm-
Look at
I'm
look
gold.
at all that freedom.
I'm golden. I'm just, yeah, I'm getting a hard on looking at America over there.
America.
This is fucking, I just gotta remember that I'm not like you fucks.
We know. We know. How do you know we're American? Don't worry, you'll tell us. Every single chance you get.
You're goddamn right. Alright guys, day 5, night 5. We are working on fucking mixing right now. And we just got back from a bomb-ass dinner that we had at the West Coast Grill in Sioux. That shit was super bomb. Yeah, we're about to wrap this up. I think we got 4 tracks left to do.
4 tracks.
4 tracks.
And then we have a lot more work to do after that, still. But it's coming along.
I mean, we'll see how long I'm gonna last though, because I did the worst thing that you could ever do, and I went on the trampoline again. But this time it was RC's fault because RC went on the trampoline as soon as we got back.
It's your fault.
And I'm not. If RC's going on the
Stop blaming
trampoline,
others.
now I have to go on the trampoline too.
Nope. He's a fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Wow, ClaWsin, are you having problems right now?
Huh?
Are you having problems right now?
No, not yet.
No.
I hear you. Why are you grunting?
I'm not.
Imagine
My stomach is just fine.
You're breathing heavy too.
Fuck you. My stomach is just fine right now.
Yeah, we'll see about that, bud.
Oh, fuck.
Imagine my shock.
Fuck. How the fuck do you guys have to be right all the time?
Because we're intelligent.
Why do you have to be retarded all the time?
It's not a choice, it's a lifestyle. Currently bouncing out the last fucking song.
Fuck yeah.
The last song in the album, which is also the last song that we wrote and recorded here.
And then we're gonna do some mastering.
I really like the fucking structure to this one. It's a structure we've never done before, or I've never even done before. Then it ends up being all exactly equal amount of bars too, with being 3 verses and 4 people. That's bullshit.
And there's 4 choruses.
Yeah.
And there's I only did 3.
Yeah.
But I did 3 4s.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
which are 12, which is 12, which is what you guys had. You know, so it's like.
Exactly.
So it goes back to that 4.
Well, I was just thinking, how could we do it like?
Goes back to that 4 theme that we were talking about.
Yeah, I was like thinking, how could we have it like 3 verses, but an equal
watch the
amount
keyboard,
of
dude.
bars?
You
I
know,
was thinking.
Careful, man.
Oh no! I know you came up with the structure,
Yeah,
and that was fucking great, dude. Like that was a
Yeah.
great idea. It's something different.
Yeah, I was like, how do we get us 4 equally involved in something, but have a different structure that we've never done before?
Do something else, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it works because I was such a field trip fucker. Like
Yeah.
Because I figured since I was gonna put my hands in everybody's shit, I wanted to get what I wanted to get said, but I also wanted to like speak on behalf of the group, so to speak.
Exactly.
Because I'm kind of like, you know, coming in with that shit before everybody's verse. So like,
Exactly.
it was kind of just like a tying together fucker. All right, here we go. We are officially about to listen to the full fucking album after the initial mix. So this is the first time we're actually listening to the songs all together in order.
Yeah.
I try to be normal, but I cannot. Oh, shit spot that puts me in an awkwardly bad spot. Being a weirdo, we can't stop. Wake, time to wake up. Wake the fuck up! Now give me the fucking microphone, let me just give you my rhythm and light. Vision of sight, maybe I know my decision is right. Feeling awake from what we make, no mistake, there was no fake son. What can it relate? Cause you can take this as a thing and we like to share it. Not to be forced upon the people, only spreading the awareness. Yeah, out of there. Looking for something inside and it's killing me. Always will be looking for someone outside who is feeling me. Are you with me? Looking for something inside and it's killing me. Always will be looking for someone outside who is feeling me. Are you with me? The bass in your beam vibrate for your spleen, resonate with the fake hate, with the fake scene. My team full of monsters working in the dark, giving them excuse to fucking chop you apart. Blocked out, knowing that it's not fair. Can I stop doubt? Hard to get through the dark and keep my spark with all my light intact. And I just wanna go real far with all my art. That's how I'm fighting back. Been a while that I'm messing with the style of a weapon. Ain't no quarantine from just everything. Cause of what I see.
Yeah.
Cause I'm grinding, with my crew is what we doing, now we shining. Coming through it's like a zoo and now we climbing. Over you if you know that we making diamonds, I'm on an island, not going back, shit is whack. What I wanna think, even though I can't. Give me another drink, stands the chance to advance. Feeling a fucking brick, mad, scaring me, damn. Feel like I need a shrink. Let's act in, hats off, hold up. Already been through the chaos, so come back off, roll up. Taking a much today, I'll never just slack off. No, what the fuck am I even saying? Love it that way, and I'm stuck on whatever's playing.
Man, these fuckers at work are asking me to come in tomorrow. I've told them we're leaving for our fucking trip tomorrow. I mean, like, I get it. The restaurant industry is life for some of these people, but not me, dude.
Nice.
That was really good.
That's perfect.
I kind of made me think that I should go third and put yours last because, like, fuck you, Frank.
Yeah.
That's nice and conclusive.
Yo, RC, where you going with all that shit, bud?
I'm actually going away for the week and I need my recording equipment. So, could you tell Cody that we didn't get robbed and I didn't start moving out without telling him?
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
See you next week, man.
Okay, peace.
All right, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, day 5, which is the final day. We leave in the morning.
Yes.
And we are still in the finalizing mode, so to speak.
What are you up to today, Shua?
Fuck you, Frank.
Fuck you, Frank. Frank's a nice man. Gonna go over and have some supper?
Fuck off.
What are you telling me?
I'm fuck telling myself to fuck off.
Strapping young boys.
It's almost 2 in the morning. It's the 22nd. It's day 5 of the fucking quarantine.
We can make it real as fuck. Like, ClaWsin, wake up. You're gonna do you gotta do all these dishes before you leave. Can't do it in the morning.
It's officially my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, bro!
Oh my god!
I'm officially.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm officially 30.
Oh, you're 30 now.
Welcome to the fucking.
You're 30?
30-year-old Sky.
Oh, then I'm missing
Skytrain
the
Club.
ultimate payback. Happy birthday, you cunt.
Oh. Was that your 30th birthday?
Yes, that was. That was at the Wolf. You called me a cunt and then it became cunt and
Cheers.
you never looked back.
Cheers. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be taking shifts and shit as we all fucking pass out to get everything we need to get done.
Done.
I've never felt so stoked on a project a day in my life. I rest assured, like, I know rappers say this every album they do, but this one, like, we put our fucking heads together. We made this shit in 3 fucking days.
Basically.
Yeah, recording wise, we
Yeah.
made this shit in 3 fucking days. A full length record.
Yeah. In the other 2 days, the first day was conceptualization, basically.
Yeah.
And some beat making.
Yeah.
And then the last day now has been completely just polish.
Yeah, and then we're finishing this shit up. We're losing sleep over this. Like, the shit we do for you guys and we do for our hustle and, like, for our fucking cause. Like, what we've been working together for several years now. Like, especially me and RcThaHazard, we've been working together for fucking, 13 years now almost. Like, that's fucking, people say 13 is an unlucky number, but it looks like our luck just fucking got better, you know? Like, this shit's just fucking bomb.
So it's fucking 3 a.m. I'm gonna move your chair here.
3 a.m.? Jesus Christ. Really, it's the witching hour now. Fuck.
3 a.m. We're
Man.
still at it.
Are we gonna get sleep tonight? We might not.
I got a little beauty sleep,
Might the fuck not get any sleep.
and now I'm awake, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, because it was the witching hour and we woke you up.
It's the witching hour.
Oh, such an out of me fucker.
Hmm?
Such an out of me fucker we just finished.
Yeah, we just finished that one. That was a dope song. Maybe you see the time. It's now 3:52. 8 minutes left of the witching hour. Making some fucking tea right now because I can't even fucking stay awake. But we got about an hours left of work. Hours work of left.
I'm hoping an hour.
I think it's gonna be.
I
I think it's gonna be
like
more.
fucking 3 hours if we don't get it together.
I think
I'm
it's
hoping
gonna
an
be.
hour, bro.
I think it's gonna be 2 to 3.
I feel like I have an hour only left in me. That's the thing.
Luscious is dropping douche.
I might have enough for another J though.
I said Luscious is dropping a deuce again.
Yes, I am, sir.
Got him on film once more. 4 a.m.
I thought it was gonna use.
Well done. We got a record here. Vicious only took 2 shits in 24 hours.
Yeah, Vicious has taken more shits in this fucking 4 to 5 day trip than the amount of songs we've recorded. And we've recorded 11 songs. So that's like 2 or 3 shits a day. And this guy barely fucking eats anything too. That's what I don't get. He barely eats anything, but he shits so much. Where does it come from?
Produce your shit. Write your shit. Rap your shit. Record your shit. Engineer your shit.
Market your shit.
Mix.
That sounded like a hook.
Mix. Master your
Produce
shit.
Rap your shit. Record your shit. Engineer your shit. Get loose and shit. Get your juice and shit.
Alright, it is like 8:30 a.m. on go home day. I woke up. I went to bed 4 hours ago.
Yes, we did.
To take a nap. And then I left these guys awake, and I have no idea where they're at right now.
We got 1 track left to master. We're like almost fucking done here. And then we're gonna get that skit done, Joshua.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that skit done.
Yeah. The skit done.
Then we're gonna listen to the album.
In the car.
Yeah, in the car for sure. We gotta pack up.
Did you have a license?
Basically, I fucking thank God for ClaWsin taking over for mixing for like an hour and a half or whatever amount of time. I fucking crashed on the couch there, other than his periodic shoulder. Hey, you need to come put the fucking master plug in real quick and check the levels on this one.
You look like you got some energy in you.
I did, yeah, because I took a nice re-energized nap, and then I took a shower, and then we found some coffee.
Oh, nice.
And I had the last of. I prepared the last of my tokes, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I immediately started working on this shit because we have pretty much an hour left to get anything done. Maybe about 9:45, so maybe a little bit more than an hour. Yep. But basically, it's the crunch hour. Anything that needs to get done needs to be in the next fucking hour and 14 minutes, basically. And I still have to do the backgrounds on reverse and fix up that intro a little bit. And then fixing the bass drum in that other one right now. Other than that, we're pretty much there. Yeah, fucking stoked. Almost there, like the last hour. 1 hour to get anything done. It fucking started snowing and raining and shit. Fucking crazy, running off like 1 hour of sleep pretty much for the sake of making dope ass music.
Yeah. Holy fuck, bro.
And right after I said that, Shua says it all made sense.
Yeah, so might as well leave it the way it is.
Just leave it consistent then.
Yeah,
no, that's true.
You're right.
Throw it on the USB. All of it, all together. You got numbers on all of them too?
Yeah, I just gotta fix one of the numbers is labeled twice.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright, the battery's about to die on this camera.
Right.
And I'm not gonna switch it until we're probably on the ferry or something.
Nope.
We're close to.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
We did it.
We fucking did it.
Just fucking transferring over the masters right now.
Into the fucking bitter end.
Alright, Hoover, get the fuck in here as soon as you go.
Get in here.
See you the fuck later, guys.
Alright, boys. Heck yeah, dude. Look at the camera. To get your lower your fucking piece. Look right at the camera.
K-piece, K-piece, K-piece.
Okay, pasta. Fuck yeah.
That's my first 2 words. Is holy fuck. Yeah, the trip was, I don't know, because I think in my mind I said I had 2 different possibilities in my head. It was either going to go really fucking well or it was going to be disastrous and we were going to be arguing the whole time and nothing was going to get done, maybe come out with, a few songs. But no, it was the total fucking opposite of that. It was the other thought that I had where we were just going to be completely productive as fuck and just make the best music of our lives. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. I think a lot of it had to do just with the chemistry that we all had. Because it's just like when you're sending stuff back and forth, on a computer, you don't really get that, that magical chemistry that you get, when you're in the room, with some of your best friends and you guys are just, your energies are just feeding off of each other.
Shut the fuck up. The trip was tight. It was super dope. It was a beautiful getaway. It was a beautiful getaway where kind of worked myself to the bone as well during the relaxation time. Kind of an oxymoron, but yeah, it was super refreshing. A super nice place and some type of certain energy there that just made us be constantly creative the whole entire time.
I would say for me, my favorite track off of Quarantine would have to be the title track, naturally, because my verse I really liked on that. I like how everybody's verses all came together, everybody went out completely fucking guns blazing. Actually, I could say that for the whole album. The entire album was guns blazing because the best part about it was that we were in a beach house away in the middle of fucking nowhere. We had our own private beach, we had our own private fucking everything. There was no noise restrictions because who the fuck's gonna say anything? So it was just magnificent. So we could just be as loud as we want. But we were going hard. Every single studio day was pretty much anywhere between 15 and 23 hours. I kid you not, I wish I was making that up. But I am sincerely not making that up. So we were just going hard at it the entire time. From the minute we wake up, it's Will, I need 90 BPM drum beat right now, and I'll wake my groggy ass up. I'm okay, fine. Run over to my computer, hit those drums, and fucking do it. And then I'd USB it over to RC or Shua, and they'd be up, we'd be all groggy, like, okay, let's get to fucking work, let's get to writing, let's start brainstorming, what track are we doing next, and yada, 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 right? We did this all in a span of technically 3 fucking days. We recorded the entire album basically in 3 days. Took 5 days as a whole process to get this shit going. Like we started making beats pretty much the minute we got there, and then the next day it was like go time, like record. And we wrote and we recorded like right then and there. There was no kind of like, let's sit on it for a bit. It was completely off the cuff, boom, let's fucking do it. And like there's no fucking stopping us. We'd make little runs out for groceries and beer and shit like that, but other than that, we were sitting in the studio. We weren't fucking really talking on social media like at all. Like there was no anything. We were literally quarantined away from every single fucking thing you can think of.
It was like obviously a lot better. I think we all could agree that it was like just, I don't know, it was like the best possible outcome we could ever hope for. I think, in my opinion, it was crazy how smoothly it came together as a full album and a full concept album, and not knowing what we were doing until we got there and talked about it was cool as hell as well.
Yeah, just the way that everything came together, you know, I think almost every track was sort of done like that, you know. It was just the chemistry was just so organic and just fluid, you know. Like, I mean, we were definitely putting in a lot of thought into what we were doing, and you know, I know me, I'm very methodical with the way I put together my art. You know, I want everything to be presented a certain way, but it was just so natural and it was so organic and nothing was forced, you know. We didn't really have to force any of that sort of vibe that we had. It was just like, yeah, I think RC had said it perfectly, you know. He had said it, it's like as if there was a spirit in the house we were staying at that was like, you know, keeping us all connected together like that, because that's seriously what it felt like. There's no other way to describe it. So
shit, unfortunately I would have to say most of them, because a lot of them were just crazy the way we came up with it. But there was the Witchin' Hour song, because that was the second day and we had done 3 songs. That was kind of our quota. We were like, let's get at least 3 songs done, kind of like a goal we set, or that I said anyways. And as a joke during that listening party that night, I said, okay, pens and paper, it's time for the next song. I was pretty tired at that point, and it was pretty late at that point, but that joke turned into like the sickest song, and the way we did it was insane, because me and Vicious were getting drunk as fuck in the kitchen, just doing our like little G-funk shit back and forth, like kind of party style rap. And then that was like a little bit earlier in the night, and then I think we had gone to sleep maybe, and that's when you set up the second mic, or had the second mic set up, and you and ClaWsin did your like 1 bar, half bar, 2 bar, back and forth shit, but executed at the same time, recorded at the same time. And there was like 2 or 3 other tracks that got done like that, but not at that hour and that way, with that spirit there.
A couple of the other guys talked about how Witchin' Hour came about, which is a fucking ridiculously awesome song, and I really fucking, yeah, that's a story we'll be telling for a long time, how that song was made and how it came to be.
One that was really special for me was definitely the last track. I'm not sure what we might be calling it at this point to anyone in the future. You know, I think it's called Get Gone.
Get Gone.
Get Gone, we decided it's called. That one was just really special to me because that was literally the last track that we wrote and recorded on our trip, on one of the last days. You know, that was the very last one that we did, aside from the skits and stuff that we did. You know, so for me that one was just it just felt very conclusive to not only the story of the album, but like the story of our trip, which our trip was basically, you know, the main story of the album, right? So
one I would have to say is that the fact that we were, like I said, we were on a beach house, so like there was a big giant window right there facing the ocean in the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and it was like magnificent. So like literally you're not staring at like this blank wall or like a small little recording booth. It was a big open space. It was our big open house. Like, it almost felt like home for a little bit there. And you just look over the ocean, like, and it's like, wow, like, holy shit. Like, I've never had an experience like that before. And I don't know if anybody in my crew ever has either. I'm gonna totally go out on a limb and say, no, we haven't.
We somehow found this, like, perfect medium of the workflow. Like, when and how to make the beats just fit together perfectly. When and how to write, what the topics were, all that stuff after we had discussed the initial concept and stuff like that. All that shit came together perfectly. The timing was just absolutely flawless. We didn't have any expectations of ourselves other than to just be honest and organic, and the whole entire fucking project ended up being like ridiculously organic, and nothing was forced. You know, like literally nothing was forced. The only thing that was forced, maybe, was some mixing stuff, just because we were crunch time trying to get it to sound the best we could between like 3 different sets of headphones and a pair of monitors and a pair of speakers that we had.
You know, the relationship that we have like with our fans and our supporters, you know, so a lot of people say that they couldn't have gotten through certain shit without us, but we cannot do this without you guys. So yeah, if you're supporting us, you're watching this right now, you're listening to the album, just, you know, I just want to say quickly that if you are in our similar position and you're at some shitty job and you know, and you feel like it doesn't bring you fulfillment, but you're kind of just doing it for a paycheck, just remember that there is something out there. It doesn't have to be music like it is with us, but you know, there is something out there for everybody. Every single person on this planet, you know, it has something that they're good at or has something that they contribute to this world that brings them fulfillment, that makes them happy, that, you know, brings them inspiration. So, you know, if you're in a position in life where, you know, where maybe you haven't quite found that yet, don't think that, you know, try not to get lost in the thoughts that, you know, oh, you know, there's no point, you know, there's nothing really out there for me, you know. Yeah, those thoughts are completely false. You know, there is something out there for everybody on this planet. So if you haven't found that thing yet, just keep looking, because it's literally out there for everyone. So
the drums, RC, you do the bass, Shua, you do some keys. Like, we did that for most of the album. I think RC made one of the beats himself on like 1 or 2 tracks. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Jesus Christ, like it was just a fucking awesome thing, and I'm very forever grateful for it. I'm very thankful for being able to have done this, and like, this is an album you can tell everybody was in the room for, and I love albums like that. Like, we weren't like phoning in the verses. We weren't like, okay, like send me this verse over the internet. Like, we were straight up all in the room together the entire fucking time, like crafting these songs right from scratch. Like, we came there with nothing. There was no anything made at all. We started right then and there and fucking got it done. Mixed and mastered right till the fucking end when we were supposed to be out of the damn house. Like, we literally had our stuff packed up like pretty much to a T until fucking we had this one little thing left to record. Like, hey, no time for this, let's fucking go. And that happened to be actually the fucking outro skit we did, and it was like all about, hey, it's fucking go time, let's get the hell out of here, we need to like get our shit together and leave and go home, right? So it was really cool. Everything on that album was true to life, completely true to life. I don't have much else to say about it, but like, fucking, you could tell that we were having the time of our lives, and we put a lot into this, and this is probably, actually no, it is my favorite project that I've ever done. Like, I'm not even ready for how this is going to be received. It's fucking, I'm speechless. Anyways, this is 5150 out. Thank you very much for checking out the album and the documentary.
You might want to be sitting down for this, prepared to have your ears blown the fuck off, or something of that nature. Yeah, that's about it.
I really hope you enjoy the album itself, and I really hope you enjoy the movie of the album. And I hope this behind the scenes documentary has been entertaining for you as well, and give you a little more insight into the creation process. And I really hope that this whole project comes together well for an album, a making of, a movie and the story or the writing, if you will, whatever that comes out as, a book or a booklet or something. I think that'll be fucking tight. So, anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Love, Shua.